All right, guys. Well, I'm back today with a very interesting high value and budget shooting tripod. Now, something like this is pretty cool because it's a little bit different than what I've used in the past. This one actually supports the rifle at the front and the back rather than clamping it in. It also has a ton of adjustments, and this company is fairly new to me, and they're available on Amazon. Now, these generally sell for about $120, but this particular version is on sale, the shorter version of the tripod, for right around $80. Then I've got a 10% discount code that's going to save you, dropping it down to about $72 with free Amazon Prime shipping. Now, this is what I would call a medium built tripod. I've got tripods that have the same leg styles as this that are a little bit cheaper, and I've got some tripods with leg styles like this that are a little bit more expensive than this. So it kind of falls into that mid-tier category. What's really cool about this one is the head that's mounted to the tripod and all of the adjustments you would want. So we're going to start from the front, work our way to the back, and really talk about the strengths and weaknesses of this tripod. One of the first things I want to mention is that it does fold up fairly nice. You can loosen this up, and it kind of drops back down a little bit more compact. And you could not necessarily backpack this in super easy, but it is definitely possible. You could run a strap around here and put it to the side of a backpack, and that's what I recommend for different hunting applications. It's a lot lighter than a lot of the other tripods that I've used in the past, like the Bog, but you're not going to get the same kind of heavy-duty build quality as those. But the Bog and something like that is going to be, I'd say right around $170. So over twice the price of something like this, and it is the clamping style on that other one. Now, this one does not get tall enough to use as a standing shooting tripod. There's a second version available on the Amazon link that is going to be tall enough, and you'll want to look at those heights of the tripod. This one is more for either sitting down. I utilize this in the bed of my truck. You can really put this inside a blind in a few different areas there if you wanted to rest your shotgun on there and kind of have it at the ready. And this is great for different hunting applications because you don't have to hold your rifle in the ready position the entire time. Or if you're sighting in a rifle at different locations, or you're just plinking targets at a distance, this is a great shooting tripod, especially because it's really lightweight. Now let's go over some of these adjustments, including the front adjustment for the height of the barrel. Now you can loosen this clamp up and you can drop this down or raise this up depending on what you want to do right here. And then you can tighten everything back in. You also have adjustments right here where you can pull this out a little bit further depending on the length of the rifle that you want, and then you can clamp it back in. There is no wobble or play in these bars whatsoever. You also have this adjustment right here, which shifts the balance of the tripod or the weight of the tripod to the front or to the rear, and it shifts the entire setup, which is pretty nice. You also have the pan and tilt. So this is the up and down, and you can increase tension right there. And then you can also increase the tension with the swivel. So that's also very nice. You can kind of see, tighten that up right there so it's not flopping around. You also have the same adjustments for height of the rear of the rifle and the back right here. You also have the leg adjustments right here that you can drop them out. So you see it gets very tall, but not quite tall enough to be a full shooting standing tripod, at least for the $80 version, the shorter version. So I'm definitely a big fan of this shooting tripod. Again, it closes up pretty darn compact. You can actually tighten those in, push that there, lock them down, and you can get that fairly compact, and it's fairly lightweight. You can see I'm easily carrying it with one hand. So if you're interested in this tripod, you can definitely head to the links in the description below and check that out. It's a great shooting tripod with a very unique head setup that comes in at about $72 after my code. Again, this is not going to be as durable as something like the Bog, but the Bogs can get up there with the different heads well over $200. So to keep things into perspective, this is a great hunting tripod or just a plinking tripod down at the range. All of the information and linking will be in the description below for this, and those are affiliate links. So if you decide to click on it and utilize that link, it helps out the channel at no extra cost to you, just brings you right to the sale page. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.